Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
There we go.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
What's up, everybody? I want to talk real low because Whitey's sleeping.
Eddie Diaz.
Right next to me.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Mullins going back and caught a warning track. And up next for New York, Trent Grisham.
I haven't streamed in a couple of days. My problem is that I was. I'm not streaming right now because I'm bored. Bills haven't kicked in yet.
That one ripped. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was
Come on,
clearly
Judge.
ready to
You haven't hit a home run in 5 games
Here comes
already.
Aaron Judge.
Ugh.
Judge rips that one in and to his right. And there are 2 down.
I gotta stop being a Chiefs game, but I'm some headsets.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season.
Uh-oh.
That one is absolutely
That's a
belted
uh-oh.
way
That's a
back
uh-oh.
there.
Is that a uh-oh? Yes, it
Bounces
is.
off the wall as he makes the grab.
What?
Oh, man,
He caught-
amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling
caught
proud
that
right
shit?
now. Saw the wall, didn't
No
get
way.
afraid, held on to the ball.
Oh, God, I thought I knocked that out the park.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric
Man.
Mullins. The line to kick the pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1.
I am trying to go 162 and 0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to Jazz. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty.
That's not bueno. That's not bueno.
And that one hops the wall. Oh, the throw is wild. Round second, taken for third.
What the?
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out
Yes,
to
he
deep
did.
left.
Yes, he
Didn't
did.
quite have the right combination of launch
Now we
angle
gotta
and exit
pitch.
velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be
We
disappointed
have
with
to pitch.
expectations.
Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got you. Take a seat.
Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
The Empire, he's on the other team. There we go. He struck him out twice.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really
these
nice job
Empires,
of
they
attacking
are sellouts.
the hitter at the plate. Pretty big
Ooh,
two-out at
wait,
bat
this is
coming up
Gunnar
now.
Henderson. I gotta take it easy.
At third with 2 away. Swings through that.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
gets it off. You'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Serious, dude?
Fouls that off to the left, and
You're just gonna hit everything, right?
and a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Ooh, good pitch. I'm swinging out my shoes.
And that one sliced foul.
Peanuts, get your peanuts. Uh-oh.
Swing and a drive.
That's not coming back.
Deep left field. Hayes ranging back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
I thought I hit that out the park. Jesus Christ.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 5 homers in his last 5 games.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Santander raging back towards the wall.
Get
Stays
that.
out and makes the play.
He
And
caught
that should
that.
get the job
Jesus
done as he tags for
Christ.
third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
I don't care I
Catcher
scored,
to
but
hit,
Jesus.
Austin Wells.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last
Swung
5.
late there. Swung real late.
Hayes pulls it down, and that is that.
That
Bottom
is
of the
that.
second. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. James Kingsley, our plate umpire. Consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that,
In
just
today's
kinda
game,
looked
the
at
Yankees
game,
won
especially back when it was
5-0.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Our pitcher did his job today. Yesterday we lost 2-1.
Foul ball.
We
As
4-1
the
this
game has
season.
moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies
That's what he
listed,
did for
just so
he
you
is a
can kind
pig.
of small talk the umpire.
He wasn't gonna hit that, not
That's
even with a
great.
Christmas tree.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just
0-1.
racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. That. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. Bradish back to work.
Yes, he is the new Yankee.
Wong settles under it. And
I think
makes the
they
catch.
brought him down
There's one away.
from the minors and sent
So next, Ahmed Rosario.
Jason Dominguez
Along with a fly
back
out
to
to
AAA.
center.
That's what I did. I'm trying to have every single
Oxygen.
Yankee that's playing on
Mullins
the
on
team
his
here
horse.
also.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Triple.
Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Next for New York,
There you go.
Trent Grisham. And he's already singled in this game. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the move.
Count
Ball
1-0.
misses. McKay fires. Caught
He was
stealing.
saved.
You know, when
He
you
was
got the lower
saved.
temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring.
And that one ripped into right. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Uh-oh.
And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep
Cody,
it from slicing.
we need,
foul.
Cody
The thing that
Power
was great
here.
about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now he breaks his back.
Safe. He's safe. He's
Not
safe.
in time. He legs it out.
Tremendous stop right there, impressive, but just a little
Yeah,
tardy on the
find the
exchange.
booty.
And with good speed going up the line, that
On
cost him.
Goldie.
Great hustle for
Goldie.
the infield hit.
Oh,
Now a pop up on the infield. Wong has this one sized up. Makes the catch in and goal. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. This is Yankees
could just
baseball
call
on
us
the
on
show,
the camera.
NYC.
So we could take him to the bathroom, but no, he wants to do it on his own.
Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last
They're
of
ready
the
for
third.
the
And
day.
into the box for Baltimore,
Go.
Colton Wong. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball.
Oh, come on, you should have did a Jerry
Wong, a former
Dito.
Gold
Dove in
Glove
there and caught
winner, a
that.
member of the
Oh,
1,000
we got a
hit
bunch
club,
of
and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii.
on the camera.
And a pitch.
Ghost in that room.
Fights that one away, and the count
Or
remains
that one, David. I don't want
0-2.
to see something I don't want to see. 'Cause the other day, I swear, I saw the damn wheelchair move by itself. Freaked me out. I try not to go into that room at all.
The pitch.
Got you.
Looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch,
Yes.
that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Yanks up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Next
One ball,
offering way
2
off the
strikes.
plate. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That was a hanger. That was a hanger. Did not like that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Why are you throwing it right down the middle, man? Come on, put it in
Line
there.
to the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That evil. They're working my nerves.
Lifted in the air, right field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So the lineup flips over. So next
Oh,
to
what
hit
pitch
for
did I throw?
Baltimore,
I wasn't even
Cedric
paying
Mullins.
attention. Trying to look at
In the
the
air to
camera
left
like they hit on
center.
4. 4 that I
That
run
is
over
the
there,
third
pick him
out
up.
of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh my God, we got a bunch of anomalies in that room.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Because he be saying he sees people in the room. It's got to be that what he sees. Wow, that is crazy.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right.
That
And it
ball's
goes just foul.
I'm gonna record that and send it to Noob's
Kicks
top
Indians.
5.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Ah, that hit him.
Oh, serious, dude?
Man, it's aboard to start the inning.
You gonna
That
hit
pitch
my?
right there
You gonna
didn't
hit
even
him?
Sniff the zone.
Serious?
It was all out of whack on that delivery.
And now the
Jazz, we need to be at
shortstop,
second base
Anthony
right now.
Volpe. And remember, brother takes off, cut on and miss. Throw is low, and you can't pick it.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Now, Anthony, we need to hear from you.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Come on, get it
Randall
here.
Grichuk now.
Score that
Line
run.
out his first time.
Dude, I'm about to send you back down to the minor because you're not
Started
cutting
a
it
little
for me.
too early. Strike 1.
Something
Yeah,
I'm
basically,
noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder.
Calls it in to end the inning. One left. And a pitch. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2
No
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch.
One
Not
ball,
even close
2
there.
Boy, he was
And
gonna
it's
bite.
1 and
Boy,
2.
he was gonna bite. Bite this.
Goes down
Yeah.
swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Swings through that
No
one.
ball, 2
He
strikes.
normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there.
They can see.
Throw it again, though.
Got him swinging.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Henderson stands in here. Tried to
Oh,
hold back
that
his
was
swing
straight.
there, but went around.
Wow. And the other guy didn't swing, but he swung.
Pitch
right
misses
through.
there, and that's ball 1.
Oh, come on, that's in the strike zone.
2 down, nobody
Blue.
on. There's a strike. Good heater
Cheated.
at 98.
Cheating, blue.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up,
Yeah,
3
3
down.
down.
Inning over.
impeccable command in that one. 3 batters,
All
3
3 on
strikeouts.
Ks.
Back
Oh,
now
one
at Oriole
hit's
Park.
killing me.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed.
The right-hander back to work.
Ahmed,
To
we do
short, Henderson.
Bobby,
Now the throw to
Bibi.
first on the run.
Got him.
1 away here in the 5th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step,
sound on the
secure
ass,
the
sir.
grip, and finish the throw.
Grisham at the plate now as he
0-1
chases
count.
Yeah,
after
he
that.
has says have been with me for over 3 years, I think, or more.
That
1
missed
and
by
1.
a lot.
Matter of fact,
1
ever
and
since
1.
the Xbox Series
Bases
S
empty,
came
1
out,
away.
X,
We're at the top of the 5th.
that's how long I've had these headsets. And they still work, but
Wouldn't
Ball
chase that
the
time.
volume on the headsets, they go up and down whenever they feel like it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Safe.
Not in
He's in
time.
there.
He's safe. Aaron Judge at the plate. Here goes the runner. That one blasted deep to right. Santander moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Man, Judge, I bet you today he won't get a home run yet. It'll be 6 games straight. No home runs.
Bellinger up
He
to
was on
hit.
the hot
1
streak.
for 2.
Cody's also been on the hot streak, but he didn't play yesterday. Ugh.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Bellinger is out. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no
It
strike.
feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpire
What rain
crew
delay?
pay
I don't see
attention
no
to
rain.
how the weather is impacting
Where
this
the heck you see
game.
rain at?
And the moment it becomes dangerous, I
That's
think,
ball
is the
2.
moment
Wait a
we'll be
minute.
forced to take a break.
Yeah, there's
The
it.
2-1.
I have to move my glasses a little bit up.
goodness, I think he just tipped the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that? A bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet.
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
This is inside. 2-1.
Serious? Gotta throw him fastballs.
Baseball for a strike.
Look at that. He calls that a strike. But not that
The
other
Orioles trailing by 2.
was
Last half
in
of
the
inning
box.
number 5. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And another ball. The punch out there. 2 out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham sprinting for this one. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the...
Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the
shit.
top
This
half
is a
of
good
inning
game.
number 6. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Bradish back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Sound like Debo.
And aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and
Keeps
connecting
throwing
right
that
out of the
slider.
gates.
Keep picking it up wrong.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Hit on the ground might be
A double
2.
play, serious?
Goes
No,
to Henderson.
that's just too fast.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you've got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ballgame.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it throws off line, safe at third. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout. Coming on for the Orioles, Dylan Tate.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, 1 away.
Wow,
The top
that
half of
big
the
swing.
6th.
He's pitching for a double play. He's keeping everything going.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That was a defensive swing.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
That one almost
2
hit him.
strikes.
Yeah, Austin, he's trying to knock off that ugly mustache for him.
Tapped out in front of the plate. The underhand flip. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're up by 3. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall, we need something big from you. Stop playing around.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's out.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker warming up as well. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball.
How you missed that? Look at that. Come on. They've been put in play.
And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you go the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing.
Runners on the move. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Out towards left center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
McCann, the next to hit, takes outside. For a strike, and the count even 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Exactly, man. See what he's doing? He's just gonna stand up there and hit everything.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Inside, just missed. Right-hander kick steals. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. Hits the fence. Grisham around second, headed for third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. A second scores as well, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short two.
So they turn things over to the righty, Dean Kremer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and that's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. In the air out towards right center. Mullins puts it away, and that is that. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming in. anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Anthony Santos. Dondere at the plate. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees.
Number 66,
Luis Garcia.
They know that he can get a right-hander out,
Ball
but
back
he's in
outside.
position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Grichuk hustles it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That's towards center. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So, man aboard, Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, left field. Grichuk right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Still looking at that 5-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Baker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
now batting, left field.
Now Randall Grichuk. Foul ball there. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't
One
matter
ball,
for
one
him.
strike.
He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The 2-run shot, his second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Rosario at the plate now. That's ball 1. Out to center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now it's the right fielder, Trent Grisham. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Mike Baumann is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cologne, the lefty, warming up as well. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
Oh, Judge, you just missed a home run.
In there at the knees. 0-1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings, fouls it off, and it breaks his bat.
not scared of Darius. He's not scared of me.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. That
Ball
misses.
one.
Now 1-2.
Bro, he's only throwing fastballs. He's not doing nothing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer,
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Ready for the bottom of the eighth at the plate. Ryan O'Hearn tries the barehand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And that one in the air, center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
a couple of singles back to back. Just a very
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 on with 1 out. James McCann in now. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 7. We go to the 9th. And now Cody Bellinger. Baker back to work. Swings and fouls one off. Baker, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
Now she's just breathing hard.
The 0-2 to the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and Bellinger is out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And at second with 1 away. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Up
That's a
and
ball.
in, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Thought he was coming in fast, though.
Wouldn't chase that time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hayes fires it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at 3rd. Runners now at the corners.
Love how he let that.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mike Baumann. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And now Anthony Volpe. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Struck him out without the
Another
swing.
statue up
Called
there.
strike
Big
3 and a
bird.
fastball up in the zone.
Now
Austin
batting,
Hayes,
left fielder.
the next to hit for the
Austin.
Orioles.
Hey.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
The Orioles
That was
with
a
a lot of
swing.
ground to
That was
make up. We're in the
way
last half of the 9th inning.
He should have fired.
Out to short, Volpe. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Anthony Santander.
This game could be over.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back on this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Mainly, but wife is sleeping.
Our final line score tonight.
Enjoy the game.
First for the victorious Yankees.
Like always,
7 runs on
always do.
16 hits.
Especially
No
this
errors.
first
They left
game.
10 runners on base.
I will try to see you guys.
For the Orioles,
Tomorrow.
no runs, 4 hits.
So as of now, I say farewell, good night, sayonara, see ya later.